Hi everyone, Beck here from Beck D Transformation. It's cool in my part of the world, so I'm a bit rugged up today. I had this download to lead you through a 5-minute breathwork. Now, why would we add breathwork to our toolkit for emotional health, mental health, and general well-being? Well-being for body, mind, and spirit. Because breathwork helps regulate the nervous system. So most of us are shallow breathers anyway. We're not getting enough oxygen into our bodies, into our brain. If we don't get enough oxygen to our brain, we will find that we're foggy-headed, we can't think clearly, and of course that affects everything we do. So breathwork's a great tool, and I was blessed to do an online on Wednesday. I got invited into an online community to run a breathwork. Hopefully I've inspired the ladies to continue with the breathwork. So I thought I would lead you today and getting back to the nervous system. So most of us function, 1, we're shallow breathers, 2, we function from fight and flight or freeze and fawn. And that's the sympathetic nervous system. So when we're functioning in the sympathetic nervous system, we're affected by everything that's going on around us. And what breathwork does is it slows down the breath, it slows down the brain waves, and it brings us into the parasympathetic nervous system, which is our rest and our digest. And in the parasympathetic nervous system, our system becomes regulated. With practice on a daily basis, our system becomes more and more regulated. And so those little triggers, those little things that are happening on the outside don't affect us as badly. And we're able to regulate our nervous system. We're able to stay in a calm, kind of peaceful fashion, dealing with everything. We're getting enough oxygen to the brain can think clearly, the brain can function well, and we make our decisions from a conscious place. So I hope that puts it in a little bit of a nutshell for you, and it can also lead to physical healing, has done for me, has done for several people. If you follow Joe Dispenza, you can see a lot of his work around breathwork and meditation and how it's healing bodies. So there's lots of science out there now to show us what's actually happening in bodies with these beautiful, gentle, self-regulated modalities of meditation and breathwork. So the idea is to take a deeper breath than you normally would. So if you're just going to breathe normally, it's not really going to have much effect. You're not going to get a lot of more oxygen in. So the idea is to really fill your lungs. So you can breathe through your nose or you can breathe through your mouth. If you're breathing through your nose, what it would look like, if you choose to breathe through your mouth, you could get a dry mouth. So I recommend you purse your lips as though you're going to give a kiss. And this is what it would look like. So we're going to do 5 minutes of that. I'm going to lead you. I'm going to breathe with you. If you can't keep up with me, don't let your head get in the way. Don't worry about it. Don't beat yourself up. Go at your own pace. That's the main thing. Go at your own pace. Breathing in a cyclical rhythmic pattern and continuous breath is really the key. And, the deeper the breath, the deeper the healing, the faster the breath, the more air we're shifting in and out, in and out. So I'm going to lead you for 5 minutes, and at the end of the 5 minutes, we're going to actually take a breath, and this is what it would look like on our last breath. We're actually going to take a breath, and we're going to see if we can get more air in, and we're actually going to hold it. We're going to hold it for as long as we can, and then eventually we're going to just let go with a sigh. And that starts to really shift and move the energy systems in our body. And what we're aiming to do is build the energy, push the energy up from the root chakra all the way through the chakras and out through the crown. And also at the same time, we're actually exerting pressure by pulling our stomach back towards our spine, pulling our lungs back towards our spine. We're actually also initiating the cerebrospinal fluid in the spinal column. And with enough practice, we can get this hit cerebral spinal fluid in our pineal gland, which releases DMT, which connects us directly to our divine antenna. So for me, breathwork has improved my psychic capacity, it's improved my connection to my divine nature and to my creator. So that's what's possible. And all it takes is a bit of practice. So I'm going to start with the 5 minutes, and follow me if you can. And if you watch this later, maybe you can do it in your lunch break. I know it's a Friday, a lot of people are working. Maybe you can do it in your lunch break, or maybe you can do it after work, just to get rid of any energy that's happened at work. It's a great little tool for reset. It's a great tool for mindset reset. Okay, so let's go. And breathing in, breathing in, breathing in, breathing in, breathing in as much as you can. Holding that breath, holding that breath, holding that breath, holding that breath, relaxing your shoulders, holding that breath. Holding as long as you can. And release. And just sit with that. And so for me, I just got a big burp, which is energy shifting, tummy rumbling, and energy moving in my stomach, tingling in my fingers, activation all up the back of my scalp, right through my neck, energy moving in my heart chakra, energy moving in my third eye, energy moving in and out of my crown. I feel electric, I feel alive. So I've been doing this a long time. Sometimes it will take a bit of practice to get there and get that euphoric feeling that I'm feeling right now. It's totally shifted my energy for the day and for my clients. So I'm in a great space to start my day. I hope it's been a contribution to you. Please give it a thumbs up if you practice this later and you find that it does contribute to you and it does shift the energy for you and you do get some of that tingling sensation. If you get the T-Rex hands, just be mindful that is resistance and that's energy trying to move out of your system. So don't fight it, just go with it. And it's just practice. It's like riding a bike. The more you practice, the bigger your breaths will get, the more oxygen you'll get to your brain. Hello, someone popping in there. And the more energy you'll shift through your chakras and more you'll get that activation of the pineal gland. You'll get that activation of the third eye. You'll shoot the energy through your crown. You'll have your divine connection. And this is a great tool for building all of that, for getting more oxygen to the physical body, for really getting oxygen to the brain and all the organs, the heart, the lungs, the peripheries. It's a great little tool to have in your toolkit for health and well-being. I hope it's been a contribution, and please do give it a thumbs up if you enjoy it and it's been an education for you and you've had a good experience, and pop a comment in below if it's the first time you've ever tried it. And maybe you could hook into my YouTube channel, subscribe, and you'll get a notification every time I put a new YouTube video up. This will go up later today when I get to edit it. So have a great day. Sending lots of love to all of you from Beck D Transformation. Have a great weekend ahead. Bye for now. Tune in next Friday and I'll see you then. I'll think of a new tool for you. Bye.